Hi,
Hello and welcome. This is
back.
the Cat and Erna Show. Welcome back.
Yes, it is.
Cat and Erna Show. By now you should know us a little bit, but if you don't, my name's Erna, and my lovely neighbor here is Cat. And we are your weekly dose of spirituality, of empowerment, of life, of hypnotherapy, hypnosis, manifestation,
A lot.
readings. Yes, actually a lot, but still life and us and us.
And
So,
us.
if this is your first time, just have a look through all the videos that we already made and like us, share. What else?
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Oh yeah, subscribe and
And
hit that bell.
did you hear
Excellent.
it this time? Yes,
So,
please do.
so
So today, Anna,
yeah, tell me.
we are going to talk about something that I think affects the majority of people in the world.
Yes, we are.
Yes, the majority. And even though you're not affected in the same way as you and I, then you'll notice it around.
You can't get around it.
Maybe if you are in India, I don't know. But the topic is Christmas.
December month, Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas and then Santa Claus, Sinterklaas.
Depends on where you're born and located.
Yes.
Yes.
Sinterklaas.
Sinterklaas? That's
Yeah, yeah,
in,
yeah. I
in the
think in Germany
Netherlands.
and Poland they also have Sinterklaas, but they call him Santa
Really?
Claus. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
So yeah, is it religious? Is it not religious?
Is it for fun? Is it from love? Is it annoying?
Yeah,
Lonely?
yeah.
Is it a big,
Maybe it's spiritual,
maybe it's spiritual, or it could just be
commercial.
spending a lot of money on things we don't need or we think we need. What is the purpose? What is the reason? What is why? Why do you celebrate Christmas? And you do it in a different way than I do it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, actually, Christmas for my family, for me, is more of a time of being together. We used to go to church on Christmas Eve, and yeah, just be together, have fun, do games, sometimes binge watch some series like the Back to the Future movies or Harry Potter's or oh no, this one's also Sound of Music.
Oh gosh, I loved it as a child, but now I'm like, oh, it's long.
Yeah. And what we used to have in the old days when I was smaller,
I weren't born then.
yeah, that we had Sissy with Romy Schneider. Yeah, that's the real Sissy series.
Sissy?
Hmm.
You're such a sissy?
Don't tell me you don't know Sissy?
No, I don't know sissy. I thought it was an
Die
expression of
Kaiserin van Österreich met Franz
the
Josef?
empress from Austria. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Look up Romy Schneider and Sissy, as in Sissi.
Why? No,
I think I, yeah.
I want it to be a why. Maybe it's me being a bit
That's
why.
but okay, that's what it's about. Her hair. Her hair was magnificent.
Oh, she looks lovely.
Yes. Yeah. And I used to think that it was her own hair.
But it's
And it cannot be.
so much cheating.
Anyway,
Talk about filters. They
yeah,
didn't use filters back then, but they did use something else. It's always
yes.
been like this. Oh, I'm going
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
I'm going
that
to
was that
find
was
her.
just that was just really, really nice. Yes, yes.
Yes,
Oh my.
that's not Sissy.
No, that's
Spoiler.
Franz Joseph, but
He talks a lot. Go
he
on.
he talks, and there she is. There she is.
Oh,
Oh
the lighting
my
isn't good.
goodness.
Yeah.
And she's gone again.
Hmm.
But yeah. So what we do is we celebrate Sinterklaas.
But you don't do that on Christmas Eve.
Nope, that's the
No.
5th of December.
Which is way sooner than Christmas Eve.
But it's in the month of Christmas.
Yeah, but still, I find it weird.
Well, you can find it weird, but it
I can.
is nice. It is nice because also from Sinterklaas, the children get presents when they have been good children.
But they don't get any presents on Christmas Eve.
Mm, they didn't used to, but nowadays, due to commercialization, um,
Let's spend some money, more money, more
some
money. Yes.
extra money. Yes.
Okay, but they didn't used to.
No, no, no. Christmas was purely like the first Sunday in December at, how do you call that in English? Advent. You call it,
Advent. I don't know.
yeah, something like that. So like the 4 Sundays leading up to Christmas,
Yeah.
or the 3 Sundays leading up to Christmas.
No four.
4. See? 4. 4 leading up to Christmas.
It's actually the same name.
Oh, it's Advent. Advent.
Yeah.
Advent Sunday.
So
But yes, so that's what that's our Christmas month
yes.
basically used
Okay,
to.
so you do the Sinterklaas on the 5th of December.
Yeah.
And the children get presents. What about the adults? I
Well,
feel left out.
we figured that out because after a while, you know that Sinterklaas has passed away hundreds of years ago already, and that it is actually your neighbor or someone else that is impersonating this man with his helpers. Um, so what we do then is we do a sort of raffle. You get the name, or it's basically Secret Santa Claus, but then Secret Santa Claus. You pull someone out of the hat and buy them a present, and sometimes make a nice surprise of it
Okay.
with a poem or not.
Hmm.
And then at Sinterklaasavond, so the evening of Sinterklaas, the 5th of December, you just get around, eat chocolate and paper noten and other stuff that is connected with Sinterklaas, and you do the presents and you have fun. Drink hot chocolate with whipped cream and maybe some rum in it.
So it's just double the love and the gathering, and so it's not like you feel bored on Christmas Eve because you've already done it. It's just more of what's nice.
Yeah,
Today is the 2nd,
yeah, Monday.
so it's
Monday.
Monday.
Yes, it is.
It's a weekday. I could
But,
have. We don't have a holiday.
but
You
well,
do probably.
usually when the 5th is in a weekday, you sort of with the small kids, you do it in the afternoon, and
Oh,
then
so you don't get the
sometimes,
day off.
yeah, or we do it in the weekend ahead of the 5th, and then it's like, yeah, Sinterklaas is so busy, and he asked if he could do it for us on the Sunday.
But isn't it like a national day off,
No,
like
no,
Christmas Eve? No.
no,
Hmm.
no.
That's weird.
Yeah.
If it's such a big, I actually mean it. If it's such a big event,
Well,
then
come to
why
think of it,
don't you?
maybe the kids have the day off, but I can't remember anymore because my kids are grown-ups.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
I was trying to adopt that idea, but if I don't get the day off,
then
I'll be
let's do
too
it.
busy.
But you know what?
Okay.
You know what's going on now? It's a very old tradition. And Sinterklaas has helpers that go down the chimney, just like Father Christmas, and they get black.
They do.
Yes. So their name is Zwart Piet. Zwarte Piet.
Black feet.
Black Pete, basically.
Which is okay.
Yeah, because they go down the chimney.
It's only because of the what's the word?
Soothe.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not him on purpose. Yeah, well, he could when he comes
Nowadays,
yes,
yeah.
but the story of him, it's not him trying to fake it or trying to look like someone else. It's like, why the heck is Santa Claus not black anywhere when he goes down the chimney?
Yeah.
That is logic. It's not logical.
No.
Nope.
No.
Maybe
So
he
the
has some kind
helpers.
of disease which makes him clean himself. I don't know.
Is his name Michael?
Anna, shame on you.
Oh, sorry. We'll cut this out.
You will do
Oh,
that.
we'll cut that out too.
Anyway,
I don't mean any disrespect to anybody. I'm sorry. But see, this is just so stupid. I don't mean anything by it,
oh,
but right away you have to think like, oh, what did I
yeah.
do? Who am I going to
But
disrespect?
we also live in a world where it's really, really difficult to say anything without anyone being
Yeah.
hurt, offended, or anything. I actually had a talk with my son today in the car about it because he was like, we have a show in Denmark um, at Christmas time with a series, 24 episodes, and there was this 7-minute sequence that the station thought was enough for them to not show that show anymore because it was recorded back when I was a child, so in teenager, 80s, 90s.
50 years ago.
And then that sequence is now going viral on TikTok because all of the adults, as my son says, are furious, furious, because it doesn't make sense. And what happened? Now every children have access to it,
Yeah.
and they can't see anything wrong with it because they see it with a child's mind.
Yeah.
They don't. They don't pick up on words and think, oh, that could offend you or you. They have this
No, exactly.
naive approach. It's us adults creating it to
Well, you
be
know,
something
I don't think that's
harmful.
naive. I just think
No,
that
not
is,
naive, but
yeah. I know what
it's
you want.
like
I know what you mean to say, but yeah,
they have
it's
a. I can't find the word, but it's not naive. But it's more like they see things as they are, and they don't
yeah,
let them grow to be anything other than that. It is what it
exactly,
is. It's not
exactly,
someone shaming someone. It's just, yeah.
exactly.
So that's why when you said that, it's just a thought. It's not you being harmful, and it's not that we shouldn't think about what we're saying. But come on, if we have to do that in every second, in every day, in every
Yeah, then you get crazy.
week, then I'll just shut up because.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, I get it. Anyway,
But anyway,
yeah,
because of that, this tradition is being pulled down and they actually wanted to ban it. And you can see it in the supermarkets already. Because all the Sinterklaas goodies, the
yeah.
chocolate, the cookies, the whatever that is connected to Sinterklaas, it's already been replaced by Christmas goodies, chocolates
But
and stuff
again,
like
you have to look at the history. It has nothing to do with shaming anyone.
no,
And now it becomes about
yeah. They
him
turned it around
shaming.
and
Yeah, but it has never been like that. But
no,
who
No,
Who
you
is it
know,
that
and you
makes
know
it about
the
that?
funny thing is, but actually it's not funny. It's disrespectful. I find that disrespectful.
Yeah,
What they do or did is they have rainbow peats, as
yeah,
if someone is colored blue or yellow or green or orange. You are only orange when you put on the fake
yeah, yeah,
bronzer.
yeah.
But no, you know, that is disrespectful.
Yeah, and if we talk about race, if we talk about gender, if we talk about obese people, if we talk about really skinny people, if we talk about you name it, then someone would be offended about something. And I
I
am
can be
not,
offended because I'm a tall,
yeah,
heavy woman.
yes, you should be offended because
I'm
you
very
are
offended.
tall. So
Yeah,
why
they're
aren't people
never
building
close
the
for me.
buildings so that you can go through the door without bending, for instance? You
Yeah,
should start and you should create an organization and you should oh, we're moving away, but I
we,
saw an
we'll
episode
see.
about fat shaming
Hmm.
and how this woman felt like in offices at doctors and so on that the chairs were with arms so that she couldn't sit in it. And I totally agree they should have chairs so that everyone could sit in them. But again, what if a little person, finding the right word again because I was about to say something that is not acceptable anymore,
Yeah,
um, then that chair is too tall.
yeah,
What if a really skinny person came in? Then that person might feel even worse, well, worse, because that chair would feel too big.
big.
So
Yeah,
people would notice her more. What if you came and sat on it, but you had to go really, really long, really deep to sit on it because it's made for shorter persons like
yeah,
me?
yeah,
What if? And we could go on and on. So you can never create a perfect scene for it. Now that's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's not
Christmas.
being judgmental. It's just being that it's not possible to always.
Please everybody.
No, it exhausts me.
Let's go back to
I wear
quiz.
glasses. What about that? Why should I walk into a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
room and my
You can't
glasses
sit
turn?
next to me because you wear glass. Oh God, you cannot be next to me because you wear
Oh, yeah.
glasses.
And when I go from the outside and in,
Yeah,
why the temperature makes it so that I can't see anything because my glasses will turn with the thing.
yeah,
I have to wait a few minutes before I can see again. Why is it that that's not possible for me to walk into a room and see? I know I'm bringing it really, but it's like you can find
it's
something with
very
everything.
generalizing, but
It is.
true.
I don't care. I'll just take them off. But anyway,
Yeah,
so Christmas.
Christmas. Let's go back to
What do you eat on
Christmas.
Christmas Eve?
Well, that depends on what my son wants to make.
It depends. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, because he loves making Christmas dinner, and then he usually does something with duck and with what did he do? Not mashed potatoes, but he crushed them and then baked them, and then usually with carrots or haricot vert with bacon or
So
something like
there's not a
gravy.
tradition for the food. It's just more like,
That's more like what he loves. He does ask, so what do you want to eat for Christmas this year? Should I
oh,
make my duck again? Or do we do something different?
mm.
So we'll see.
So in Denmark, it's pretty traditional. And if you suggest to make something else, it's like we eat, okay, some people eat duck, some people eat pork, like a roast, but with the
Okay.
thing on top that you can peel off and eat. I don't know. And what's it called? I'll find it. But most people, some people also eat goose. But most people eat duck and the thing I can't remember the word on. So I'm just going to find it because I can't explain it. Okay, it translated it roast pork.
Oh, roast pork. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. I said pork like a roast. Huh. Um,
See?
and that's the thing.
Roast.
And then we have potatoes and sauce, and we have a sauce for the duck and a sauce for the roast.
Ah.
And then mostly we have chips as well. Really weird. Salty chips that you can put in the sauce and eat. I don't, but yeah. And we put some kind of a jam, but it's not jam.
Sort of chutney.
Yeah, but it's more like jam. It's more
Okay.
sweet. And
Yeah.
then I love to just mash the potatoes with the sauce and that thing. Um, that's what we eat. And then for dessert, we eat something that is really weird, but it tastes good, kind of.
Okay.
We cook some rice that usually is used for what's that word?
Risotto?
No, and not regular rice, but if you made some kind of
Rijstepap.
God, I'm bad today.
Yeah, but
I'm learning. Porridge.
oh, porridge.
Yeah, so you make that
Okay.
out of rice, let it cool.
Cool.
Then you take some almonds and you peel the shell off, and
Yeah.
then you chop it,
Yeah.
mix it with the porridge, and then you whip some cream and put that in it with vanilla sugar and sugar. Some use sugar, some don't. And then you have something we call risalamande. And it is served with cherry sauce that is usually heated. I don't eat that. And then in that, we have one whole almond and we put it in. And the one who gets the almond gets a present.
Oh.
And it sounds really, really yucky, but it's actually quite good, but it's really weird.
Oh. You had to have a porridge as a dessert.
We also have not only potatoes, but we also have what we call, yeah, we probably shouldn't call it that anymore either, brown potatoes, but they are all sugar potatoes because we melt some butter and put some sugar, a lot of butter, a lot of sugar on a pan, let it cook
Yeah.
so it's like caramel,
Yeah.
and then put up the potatoes and mix it in. That's why they
I
become brown, and it's a color, and it is brown. Yeah, that as well. And
think
then
you
we
should say caramelized
yeah,
potatoes.
but we don't. We
Brown
don't.
potatoes.
Yeah, but we actually it's not like brown. It's like browned potatoes
Yeah.
because they have been browned. And then afterwards we just eat a lot of sweets and we can't eat anything. We usually take a break between dinner and
And
dessert
dessert?
because then we do the gifts and we walk around the tree and sing, which is also a really weird tradition, but we do. And sometimes
So
we
you have to have a tree that is somewhere in the middle of the room so that you can
yeah,
go around it.
yeah. Most people do that. Some people just sit down and look at the tree while the lights are lit, and some people just don't because they don't want to. And there's also a tradition with a song where we run around the house while we sing something like "It's Christmas again, it's Christmas again," and Christmas lasts until Easter, or something like that. Really crazy, but it's to make it fun, I guess. I don't know. Weird traditions.
You want to warm up. You want to warm
After
or
we've
do you do
eaten.
it after you have a lot of drink?
We don't
Like
need
glühwein.
that. We'll make it fun anyway. And
Yeah.
people can't catch up because someone is always running really fast. It's like, oh, wait for me, wait for me. So yeah,
But
and we
that's
do
actually quite nice.
we do the gifts in the evening. We don't do it in the morning, and we don't
So you do
do
it in the evening of the 25th or the evening of the 24th?
everything is on the 24th.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only have Christmas Eve on the 24th, and then usually you go to church and you have dinner, you go to church in the evening, which is already like, not normal. And
Yeah.
then,
We also do that. Some people
yeah,
do, some don't. But yeah.
and then, if you go to church, then it's in the evening. And then, what else? Yeah, and then the rest is on the 25th. That's the first day of Christmas.
But we have the 25th and the 26th as holidays, but it's more like now we go celebrate with family and friends and eat more.
Oh, no, for
Yeah,
us it's we've got a first and second Christmas day, 25th
yeah,
and 26th. But both days are for us, our Christmas days are the days that Jesus was born,
yeah. But how do you celebrate it?
by being together with your family and eating. So
That's what we do.
the
It's the same.
celebration is the same thing,
Yeah, it is.
but it's just the Christmas day is the 25th, and
Yeah.
we do we call it like pre-drinks on the 24th, pre-celebrating on the 24th, and then the 25th is boom, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, and I've always thought that was weird because this is what I know. But
Yeah, funny, yeah, how
he
different it
was born
is.
on the 24th, but was brought presents on the 25th because it was during the night. So that makes sense that it's just
Yeah,
that's when people could celebrate because he was born on Christmas night, right?
yeah.
Yeah, all right.
In hindsight, yes,
Suddenly I
in the
became just
evening,
a
because there was a
little bit
star,
insecure. Yeah,
the star that led everybody to the stable.
exactly. So it does make sense.
It does make sense, yes.
But I like that we have it on the same day. Even though if we had Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve and did what they do in many other countries, celebrate Christmas in the morning with presents,
Yeah.
I'm sure we would have a nice day the rest of the day as well. And yeah,
Really?
yeah, because it's a lot for us. It's a lot. We also do. Many people do, some don't. We buy a lot of smaller presents that could be used for anyone, and we just put it on the table, and we have a couple of dice, and we just every time you get a six, you can take a present, and you can steal from each
Ah,
other.
yeah.
Let the time pass and the children be activated and so
Yeah,
on. And
yeah.
now my children have ideas for what to do on Christmas Eve because we're having it with more people than usual. And my mom is like, "Yeah, but I'm not sure we have time for that." I'm like, "What?
What?
We have plenty of time." "Yeah, but you know, the food, it takes a lot of time." And I'm still like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
there's a couple of people cooking the food, and then there's the rest, and they are just waiting. So
yeah,
why
that's
not just and you want us to come around 12 and you think we don't have enough time in between? Duck cooks itself in the oven. Yeah, but you also have to peel the potatoes.
of course, yeah, that takes hours.
We're 10, but still it doesn't take hours. It's so come on, but it's her stress. So
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Oh, you have to manage someone.
I'll just keep in the background.
Yeah.
No one's letting me cook anyway, so that's
Oh, then you're in charge of the rest,
I'll be
of the
fine.
waiting people.
I'll just be no. They want it in a certain way, so it's just like, can I help? Oh, not okay. I'll just sit down
Too
again.
bad.
Yeah, I'll just be
Give me some glühwein.
social and
Good
fun.
for you. Well, that's also a point. Being
It is
social, being together.
probably managing the two smaller kids who are nearly 11, so they're not that small. So go out and play. Here's a ball. Hoping there's snow. Build a snowman. Come join us. No, it's too cold. Just yeah.
Well, we usually don't have snow
No, we
on
don't either.
Christmas, but yeah, we'll see. You never know. You never know.
Fingers crossed every year. We want snow on Christmas.
Yeah. So, everybody, let us know what you do for Christmas.
Yeah. And what
If
do
you
you
want
eat?
to. Yeah, what do you eat? And if you have recipes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Maybe I should put the recipe for the ris à la mangue.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, and before it becomes ris à la mangue, that's what we do in our family. The day before, we cook the porridge. And then when it's warm, we take it, put it in bowls, put a little butter, some puts more, my son, onto the porridge, and then we sprinkle cinnamon blended with sugar on it.
Yeah. Ooh. Mm.
Just saying.
So,
yes.
In the
Comments
down below, Kat will put the recipe for this ris à la mangue.
Yes, it's French.
Ris allemande.
Z.
Allemande.
I'll put it in my calendar.
Rice with almonds.
Because it's almonds.
Rice with almonds.
I thought you said, why is it almonds?
No.
Gosh.
So we can do that.
Yes.
And then if you have your recipe, something that you really like, that you eat on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, doesn't matter. Just put it in the comments.
And write where you're from.
Oh, yeah. Write where you're from, so we know where our audience is.
Yeah, and where the recipe comes from.
Almost forgot that. So, without further ado, well, whatever. We're closing. Yeah. See you next week. When we're trying to get a special guest.
Can be difficult.
We'll never know. We're going for it anyways. Yeah. Like, subscribe, share. Click the bell for the notifications. And see you again next week.
Take care. Bye.
It's a wrap.